Hey guys, Dimension Jump, and today I'll be doing my top 5 characters that could return in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. Now, within Breath of the Wild and Breath of the Wild 2, we have seen some characters or some names of characters make a sort of appearance in Breath of the Wild, as well as the Breath of the Wild 2 trailer. So for some of the names that have been referenced in Breath of the Wild 1, we've seen names like Lineback and Tingle, and as well as the Divine Beasts being named after some of the after some characters from the Zelda series, as well as in the Breath of the Wild 2 trailers we've seen Ganondorf make its appearance for a third time or fourth time, and I thought for the sequel for Breath of the Wild 2 I could go over some characters that could make a possible appearance, whether it's part of the main plot or not, and yeah. So for number 5 is Tingle. Now Tingle is one of those weird characters that whenever he appears in any of the games, he's always asking Link for money whenever it comes to some part of the story, whether it's like in Majora's Mask, he can give Link maps to different areas, and I think for 20 or 40 rupees. Well, in the Wind Waker, he is able to help Link forward or get or decipher the Triforce shard maps for I think a lot more. I think 90 rupees, 80 rupees or something like that. I don't 100% remember. And he could possibly appear in the sequel, maybe as a civilian in the Sky Islands, because I would really like to see some sort of like civilizations on the Sky Islands, and these could all be people from the different races, let's say, or some new variant of Hylians or something like that. And I would like to see Tingle on these islands, and we could get to see him every so often, and he could be like the person we can get the maps from, kind of like how in Breath of the Wild and Majora's Mask we could either, depending on which game you're playing, get new areas of the map open up to us, and we can explore each area when we could. And I would like to, and this could be similar to Breath of the Wild 2, where we could meet Tingle, and let's say he's being attacked by some goblins or something, and in offering for saving his life, he helps us get maps of the area of the new islands that we go on and stuff like that. And I would like to see Tingle make some kind of appearance like that in Breath of the Wild 2. For number 4 is Skull Kid. Now, Skull Kid has only appeared in, I think, 3 games, that being Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and Twilight Princess. And I'd like to see Skull Kid appear in this game, and this could be kind of like how I was talking about Tingle, where with Skull Kid he could also be up on the Sky Islands, and maybe if there's a wooded area like the Lost Woods, we could see Skull Kid appear there, and he could sort of like pull tricks on Link when he's trying to, like, let's say, go to a specific dungeon on the Sky Islands, and we could see him just let's say move certain areas around. So let's say the first time Link goes on a Sky Island with like a foresty type area, the first time he enters could be like, let's say, like a maze, and then it could be like 2 directions going left and right. But then the next time Link goes into the maze, there could be a direction going forwards, and that could be a prank pull by the Skull Kid, and that'd be really interesting to see for me, because it would be kind of like how Twilight Princess did it, and in the sense that whenever you got to attack Skull Kid, he would open a new area of the Lost Woods, and he would go further in, and that'd be something cool to see Skull Kid do. And I would like to see him also be a sort of like help Link in the dungeon, that Link could go to. So like Sculpted could help Link take away some of the areas, like a blockable wall or something like that, or help with the boss or something like that, and that'd be something quite cool to see. For number 3 is Kotek and Kumai. I think I'm pronouncing that right, and they are both the Twin Rover boss. And I think these two characters could be possibly shown in Breath of the Wild too, because let's say when Ganondorf has gained more of his power, he could have the power, and when he gets more of his magic, he could have the power to resurrect both Kotek and Kumai, and he could say, okay, let's say something like Ganondorf has resurrected them so that they could take care of Link while Ganondorf gets more and more of his power. And I would like to see them appear throughout several parts of the game. So let's say in the second or third dungeons that Link visits, both Kotek and Kumai could appear, or one could appear in one dungeon or the other one appears in the other dungeon, and then let's say later on, let's say in the second to last dungeon, both witches could appear, then they could become Twin Rover, and that'd be something cool to see, because we've only seen them twice, the first time in Ocarina of Time, and the other one in Majora's Mask, and I think as well 3 times, the third game being the two Oracle games, which I'm kind of putting together because they're pretty much similar sort of games in terms of even though they both have different plots, they both have the 2 witches, and that'd be something cool to see, like just seeing them more angry at Link for trying to stop Ganondorf and stuff like that, and that'd be something cool to see. For number 2 is Sheik. Now, Sheik has only been only appeared in one Zelda game, that being Ocarina of Time, and Sheik was also going to be in Twilight Princess, but that was cut. And why I would like to see Sheik appear in Breath of the Wild 2 is because I would like to see new fans get to interact with Sheik, and yeah, because like Sheik is like when you first play like Ocarina of Time or the 3DS version, Sheik is basically a mysterious type of character that you see every so often, and then towards the end when Sheik's true identity is revealed, you're quite surprised by it. To any new fans, I'm not going to spoil who Sheik is, because if you want to play Ocarina of Time or on the Nintendo 64 online system or the 3DS version, I'm not going to spoil who that is, because I feel like the reveal is quite clever and stuff like that, and I like to see Sheik just again like in Ocarina of Time interact with Link every so often and maybe help Link out in some of the dungeons. Like, let's say it could be like a sort of like stealth type section maybe, where Sheik could ambush some of the enemies and then Link could go continue on to fight the boss or something like that. And for number 1 is Fi. Now, Fi technically has been shown in every game, because depending on who else or something, because she is the spirit within the Master Sword, and she has appeared in fully in one Zelda game, which is Skyward Sword, where she was Link's main companion throughout the game, and then throughout every other game that has the Master Sword in it, she's just been sleeping within the blade, just so that she can oversee Ganondorf's, or not Ganondorf's, Demise's soul being disintegrated or something like that from the Master Sword. And she has been mentioned within several cutscenes of Breath of the Wild, and in Breath of the Wild 2, I would just love to see Fi make her full-on appearance in the game. I have made a theory video like last year or something, or I think 2019, 2020, about Fi returning in Breath of the Wild 2, so I'll leave that video in the description below so you can have a look at it if you want. And I would love to see Fi make her a reappearance again, and that was something cool to see, because then she could help Link finally defeat Ganondorf once and for all, and then that could possibly bring about the end of the curse of reincarnation and demise. So yeah, I would like to see something. I would like to see Fi appear and help Link with that sort of thing. So that's been my top 5 characters that I would like to see make a return in Breath of the Wild 2. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.